So you keep trying to glow up. New goals, new habits, new affirmations, new routines. But deep down, you still feel like the same girl. The same overthinking, second guessing, underpaid, overcompensating version of you swore you were done with. You keep saying, I'm confident, I'm worthy, I'm that girl. But babe, if you don't actually believe it, then it's not going to stick, because here's your real reality check. You cannot outwork your self-concept. Do you hear me? You cannot. Your self-concept is the root. It is the rich print your life is being built on. It is the quiet beliefs you hold about yourself, who you think you really are, what you think you actually deserve, and what you expect from love, money, your body, your voice, and your future. So if you still see yourself as the girl who always gets left, that's the energy that you'll radiate, even if you're wearing the softest outfit with beautiful lip gloss on it, okay? Hey Rich Babes, it's Rob Milan and welcome back to a Rich Girls Glow Up. Today we are talking about one of my favorite concepts, my favorite psychology concepts is self-concept. Self-concept is pretty much what you tell yourself. Is what are you actually telling yourself? You could say all day long that you this and that, but what are you privately saying to yourself? What are you believing in yourself, right? So we're going to get right into that. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and I will be back shortly, okay?
When Charlotte said, I'm worth $1 million, that episode of Sex and the City is one of the most powerful examples of self-concept that I can think of. You're worth as much as you say you are. And when you put out into the world that you are worth that much, your value in yourself multiplies. If you feel you're only worth $1 and then you see somebody else valuing themselves at, say, $5, you can't get mad at them for making $5. They place that value on themselves to say that I'm worth this much. They carry themselves in a way that says, I'm worth this much. So do whatever you have to do to increase your value here, and then it shows up out here. And then it shows up in your bank account, in your confidence, in your goals achieved. Place high value on yourself, especially if you're walking into new rooms. They don't know you. So if your first impression says, I'm worth $1 million, baby, you're worth $1 million to them. And Charlotte, sure enough, got that $1 million in her prenup. She walked right up to that woman and said, I'm worth $1 million, because she knows she is. And you should too.
Why wouldn't you be obsessed with yourself? Why wouldn't you love yourself so wholeheartedly? Why wouldn't you be the main character in your own story, in your own reality? The longest relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. It is also the only guaranteed relationship that you will have. Why would you spend time chasing approval and external validation from others who maybe don't even know who they are? Your self-concept, which is the way you feel and believe and speak to yourself, is the foundation for manifesting any reality that you want. Because the universe does not respond to what you want, it responds to your identity. The truth is, you go first. You decide who you are. You decide how you want to show up, and the universe will reflect that back to you. Your self-concept is what shapes your reality. And this is exactly why I built Copia. And you can rewire the way that you think and feel about yourself, and in turn how you show up in the world, to manifest easier and to build the life of your dreams. Because once you start to believe that you are the best thing in your entire life, which you are, everything else will align to match that.
So my loves, if you still believe that you are the broke friend, you'll sabotage abundance every time it gets close because it doesn't match your identity. So let's get to the 3 steps to shift your self-concept and become the woman that you are called to be. The first step is to see the current script, right? Before you shift, you got to be honest about the programming running your life. Ask yourself, who do I believe I am right now? Ask yourself that. Think about it. Think about it. The next question is, what do I expect from life on autopilot? Okay, autopilot. Another question is, when no one's watching, what's the quiet voice in my head saying about me? Is it saying that people always leave me? I always mess up things. I'm not disciplined. I don't follow through. So if that is your script, that is the identity. And if that is the identity, that's the reality that you are currently living in. This isn't about shame. It is about awareness, because you can't upgrade what you're still avoiding. Okay, listen, I got you. Robin Milan got you, girl. I'm going to help you. So step number 2 is create the embodied avatar. And I love this part because now you get to see the old you and you get to design the new you. This is not just about cute affirmations. This is about embodiment. It is about deciding who you are and then walking in it like the world has to adjust. So ask yourself, what version of me would already have the life I'm manifesting? What does she believe? What does she speak? How does she speak? How does she handle problems? How does she allow? What does she block? Write it, speak it, visualize it, and then act it. You don't fake it until you make it. You practice it until it becomes familiar. Because when your subconscious feels safe with the new identity, that's when your reality starts reflecting back. Girl, clock it. Do you hear me? That is one of my chapters in my Rich Mindset Mastery course, and I actually help you build your avatar step by step. So make sure that you go to richmilanco.com and sign up right now, girl, right now for the course. Okay. All right. So the third step is release until it is replaced. This is where most people stop. They do the vision board, they say the affirmation, they write it down once in the journal and expect a miracle. But rewiring your self-concept is a daily rehearsal. Why? Because the old you is deeply rehearsed, okay? So here's your new habit, all right? So release the new self like it is a script. Walk through the day in your imagination as her. When old thoughts come up, all right, like, interrupt them, replace them. That's not my story anymore. The new me doesn't think like that, okay? You become her in your mind before you actually see her in the mirror. Clock it. Let me give you an example. The old you wakes up and say, "Oh, I'm behind, I'm tired, I don't feel motivated." The new you wakes up and say, "I'm becoming her. Even on the slow days, I'm still rising, I'm still moving, I'm still worthy." The old you get ghosted and spirals. The new you says, "Rejection is redirection. I am not confused. I am clear now. I don't chase, I attract." I'm telling you, listen, get into the embodiment of her, girl. The old you avoids the mirror. The new you locks eyes with her reflection and says, "I forgive you. I love you. You're safe to expand now." That's the real work. That's the real self-concept. That's the actual code. You don't glow up by changing your hair. You glow up by changing your identity. You don't manifest by wishing. You manifest by embodying. The version of you trying to become, she's not coming later. She's not on the other side of more money or more weight loss or more love. She's inside of you now, and she's waiting for you to act on it. Do you understand, girl? Do you understand? Listen, drop a crown in the comments if you are done performing and ready to reprogram, okay? And tell me, what is one belief that you're replacing this week with your new self-concept? All right. And if you are ready to get the step-by-step and start to reshift your mindset, join me in the Rich Mindset Mastery course that helps you rewire your subconscious and finally become her. All right. So make sure you go to richmilanco.com where you're able to join the waitlist for the course. Okay. Thank you, love. So become the woman who walks in the room and make people wonder. Secure the bag, protect your peace, and stay rich. Rich babes. A rich babe. Love you. My mouth still hurt from the dentist. Ah!